you're stepping into a new financial chapter, and I want to do some cards to see what this upgrade is going to look like for you. But also let me know in the comments what financial blessing would change your life right now. What would really help you right now financially? And let's see if as a collective, we can manifest that for one another and each other, because it's all about energy, and it's always great to share that energy and give that good energy out. So what financial change is happening for you? I'm loving the cards because everything I'm saying is basically coming through. You cannot make this up. I love it. So one thing that I am being told regarding this is very much to do with, please, for anybody listening to this and resonating with this message and is doing this, please stop looking backwards. Please stop looking at regrets. Please stop with the, if I had done this 10 years ago, then, you know, that would have happened. If I had been taught this, then that could have happened. If this, if that. Stop with the ifs, because none of that is going to have an impact on where you are today. So it's really, really, really important that you let go of that energy, because that energy blocks. The important energy in now, present day, today, is very much, what can I do today? What can I do with everything that I have learned to move forward? This financial upgrade that you're having is partly to do with you having that realization, with you having and let go of the if I had done this in the past, if life had been this way, if life had been that way. You've let go of that energy, or are letting go of that energy. Maybe this reading might be the trigger for you to realize and let go of that energy. However it is, the forward movement is that you are moving away from the past, all the things that have held you back, all the things that you didn't know. Because if you could have done it in the past, you would have done, but at that time you weren't ready. You didn't know there were lots of other things in the pipeline. But the important thing is to move forward and let go of that, because what's coming is absolute magic. What's coming is new beginnings, it's renewal. It's lots of things are unfolding. I've got unfolding, I've got cultivation, I've got manifesting. So all of these things are relating to opportunities, financial gain, things materializing in the 3D world, because I'm so fed up of seeing it for you guys in the 5D world, that I'm just 100% supporting this with my energy, that I am sending it out to you guys so that you can enjoy it in the 3D world, so that you can overcome all of those horrible feelings of struggles. Because when we're financially worrying, then we're not feeling stable, then we're not feeling safe. We're constantly maybe living in some form of anxiety. And this is where all of this is coming in with regards to that. All of this is being pushed aside in a good way. All the negativity, that is, all of that negative feeling energy, because what's coming through is opportunities, is things that are going to grow your bank balance. And when I look at these opportunities, I'm not just looking at them to be based around business and career. I mean, you might be getting, if you're working, then it might be bonuses and stuff. But if you're an entrepreneur, then it could be collaborations. But I'm also seeing additional money coming in. Now, those could be gifts. I see them to be gifts from the universe. Gifts meaning unexpected money. So it could be a tax return. It could be a refund. It could be, somebody just and I don't know, giving you some, a check for something, but it feels substantial is the word coming in, hence why I'm saying that it's not just like a few hundred here, a few hundred there. It feels like a substantial amount of money that will be very helpful. But this money will also help you to form that foundation, also mindset wise, give you that stability. Because once we know we've got money in the bank, that should anything happen, that we can tap into without thinking, oh my God, I've got to pay bills and I've got to do this and I've got this pot for this and I've got that, and how the hell am I going to struggle if the boiler goes, if the car goes, or if something happens. But this is very much about living in that abundance, feeling in that abundance, because you have that abundance in the bank. This is very much the universe creating it for you. You've been creating it for a long time. This is very much that it's now being given to you in the 3D world. You're going to be able to see those figures in your bank account. I would love to say, actually feel the money, but unless you take it out of the bank, then, most of us now live in a digital society. So it's very much seeing the digits. And it's going to be wonderful, because having that sense of security is the beginning of your abundance. Having that sense of not worrying is the beginning of your abundance, because once you're in that feeling, in that energy, then you're feeling secure and stable and able to move forward, able to grow and cultivate the life that you want. You're able to fully concentrate on your career if that's what you are doing. You are fully able to move forward with your business, take those, little risks, collaborate, travel, whatever it is. Because you're secure. You can do whatever you want. You can go to the bank, you can pay, you can buy that coffee, you can go on that holiday, you can do whatever it is that you want, always knowing that there's more money always flowing in. So not everything will apply or resonate with every single person, but I definitely feel that as of December, and we're literally 4 days away, so whenever you see this reading, take it as it resonates, but 4 days away, you are going into an energy of abundance. You are going to be celebrating. You are going to be feeling in that place of security, in that place of I'm able to do anything and everything I want, knowing that I have money in the bank. And I love that, because part of this upgrade and the gift that the universe is giving you is very much because of all of the courage that you've shown in the last few years, decades, however long it may be. But this is like the gift that the universe is giving you guys, but it's also confirmation that you are never going back, because this is consistent money coming in. This is not a one-off, gift bonus. That's it, kind of like a lottery check. This is it. But this is very much, yep, you get that, which you then cultivate to grow more of from, but there's also added abundance coming in from lots of different pots. And those different pots could be, the wealth that you've gained in terms of investment, savings, goodness knows, wherever else you may have put investments, or, anywhere else. So it just feels, I love it, that your baskets, pots, and everything are going to be not just filling up, but overflowing. And this is the starting of something so beautiful and so gorgeous. But it's due to your hard work. And one thing I will say is, even if when this money does start to flow in, again, it's not going to be major big bucks right at the beginning, but it's about the flow. One thing that your guides are definitely saying is, please do not give up on the work. Please do not give up on taking the regular action, because that's what's bringing in the consistency. That's what's making things happen. If you wish And again, you can do, but remember what I also said, this is flowing progress because of the work that you are continuously doing. So if you give up on that work and take retirement, which you're completely allowed to do, then just know you're only going to have the pot that you've got up until you take that break. But if you carry on growing, then so does your pot. So I'm loving your winter upgrade. And again, remember, let me know in the comments what blessing, what financial blessing would really change your life right now. Let me know in the comments. And with all of that, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Helps this channel to grow and other people to hear the messages. But also, if you wish to book a more detailed reading, the links are in my bio, and check out our shop, Mystique and Manifest, for any of those wealth icons and crystals that can really help to stabilize, but also bring in that abundance. And with all of those things said, I'll see you next time.